goal. All right, it's moving along, moving along, moving along. Okay, let's see what we got here. Gotta do, gotta. All right, all right, all right. How's everybody doing today? I bet you're all sitting there waiting. Apologize again for being here late, but I don't know what late is anymore. I get sideways in so many things. So many things. There's so many demands on my time. I know, poor me. Not really. What the hell did I do there? Back it up. There you go. Ah, well, that's all it is. All I can do. Let me see. Someone sent me a message. Dashing board. Oh, wait a minute. Shit. Oops. Pardon my French, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be called Tell Me Your Troubles Tuesday. Because I have my own. We'll change it right here. It's Good Morning Joe, and today's the 30th. Wow, already. We're almost leaving my birth month and the birth month of many of y'all's. Y'all crazy girls and whatnots. All right, here we go. There we go. I got the darkened screen or whatever the hell it's called. Okay. Yay. Turn this off. Boom. And here we go. Oh, yeah. Move you down, Joe. Gonna move you down. Move you down underneath. Like always. This thing can never get set up ahead of time the way I want. There. It's getting better now. Okay, I think I don't have a double deal here. No, everybody good. Boom. What the hell is that going on there? That's the wrong thing. There. Whew. Mute. Mute. There we go. God, what a day this is. What a way to start, huh? Fumbling around. I tell you, I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to be anywhere. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is it loud enough? Am I loud enough for you? Can you hear? Where do I start? I know. Hey, Griffin, I got you. I mean, they're just one after the other. They just keep piling up. Steph, good morning. The adorable Steph, our musician, another musician, is here. Good to see you. Let me start at the top because Nagito is here. Hannah Truesdale. Gryffindor. How's everyone this morning? Hannah. Striper. Rocco. Robert Stack here to see Striper. And it's George. Sorry, you're late. Please, my man. I am way behind schedule here. You're not late. I want your troubles. I've been getting called by some insurance scammer this time each day. Wow. So I just called to be removed from the list. Good for you. Insurance scammers. There's so many out there today. I mean, I cannot believe I did this discussion yesterday with someone. Out of 10 phone calls I get, it seems 7 are scams. 7 are scams. Seems that 7 are scams. Yep. If this baby doesn't go to sleep, I'm going to lose it. Oh, if I had a nickel for every time I said that. Oh, you mean a child? Oh, that's right. Of course. How crazy of me, I guess. Good morning, Joe. Can hear you clearly and understand with great sound. Well, thank you, Shadow. There'll be shadows in the moonlight. I had fun singing yesterday, come busting out some tunes. Do I need more light here? I'm looking a little sunburnished. I'm not usually that way. Well, you know, I'm just a white guy. We have troubles. Good morning, Joe. The darling Kristen. Good morning. Good morning. Guten Morgen. Guten Morgen. Angelique Hund, are you around? She always checks out my German, which is non-existent, but Steph here. All right, so yeah, the insurance issue, that's always a problem. I'm trying to get a different quote. I'm not trying to get a quote. If you put that online, you get a million quotes. People don't leave you alone on my homeowner's insurance. You know, coverage varies. Do you know if you have flood insurance in Florida? I believe this is the case. And your house floods, but the next door neighbors don't flood and you're the only one in the neighborhood that floods, no flood insurance covers that. Isn't that terrible? It has to be 2 or 3 homes, I think, have to flood. I'm not even in a floodplain, actually. I'm in not the center of the state at all. I'm on the coast, but takes a crow would fly. I don't really drive on that route, but as a crow goes, it's probably just, 6 miles to the ocean. But when I drive, it takes 30 minutes because I cannot fly. My vehicle is not that fast and doesn't get airborne. So I'm not in a floodplain, but I spend $400 a month, not a month, oh my God, no, a year, to have flood insurance just in case. I have a lake behind my house, so if that floods, but there are controls. If the level comes up, then the powers that you pay for this homeowners association, they go in and turn the knob, the drain, and it lowers the lake. It's really crazy. So am I wasting money? Perhaps. I may drop that, actually. It's not it's not mandatory, I should say. Yeah, and you're right, Kristen. I have hurricane insurance. It's what, 2% of the value of your house or premium. I don't know what the hell it is. It's just, but that's included in my homeowner's insurance. Flood, though, is separate, and I don't know. So let's take your area of the country, for example, since you have knowledge up there. If a home is wiped out, hurricane insurance would cover all of that. What if in that wiping outness stage, the storm surges and it floods the house too? They say, well, we'll rebuild your house, but we are not going to repair your flood damage. There are no basements, we know, but it's kind of different. I'd also say that probably FEMA, if it's just devastation, comes in and gives you some sort of, I don't know. That's why I think I'm overpaying. So that's the deal. When this house was first purchased, well, it's okay. Had a lot more insurance because there was a lot more at risk in those days. Not now. So can we see a house tour video soon? Not today, but I'll give you one. There have been, we've done this. I think it's somewhere along the line. You can see different areas. My kitchen needs to be updated, but everything, costs money, so a house tour. Well, right now, the king-size bed is being occupied, and Angela is off today, so I owe you a song, Christian. I won't be able to, because I'd want to belt a song, and especially John Denver is that, and so she deserves to sleep. Yesterday, when I was singing those songs, she was already coming to and, getting ready, so. I'm a homeowner. Yeah, I'm a homeowner. Yeah. Homeowner. Live in a valley, so yard looked like a lake. Our back porch flooded. You live in a valley? part of a John Denver song. Across the valley. Yeah. So, Steph, a lot of damage. Let's see, years back. Are you like a lake? So, you must be downstream, or there was a cloud burst or something. So I'm always interested in that. Real gun. Real gun. Thank you very much. Thanks. Yes, and in those other circumstances, Kristen, there has to be in your neighborhood or wherever you live, more than one house has to be flooded in order to get paid for flood insurance. So in other words, it's not really a disaster that would cover the flooding. This is the water coming to me. You see what I mean? The water's coming to me. If it just comes in on me and doesn't hit you over here, you live next door, let's say Sarah lives over here. You know, we've got a problem. I've got a problem. You don't. Well, Gryffindor, yeah, man, money's always a tough thing, always a tough thing. And then you have to budget it to where it's going to go. You have to have food, by the way. I mean, that's important. You live downhill? You live downstream? Down in the valley? Down in the valley. I bet you have nice vistas of hills and mountains, hills. A few times a year in Charleston. What a beautiful, beautiful town that is. You rolled up the car windows? Whoa! Contaminated water. That's terrible. Yeah, see, when those things happen, those lovely towns that are right there on the water, almost at sea level. It's great until that happens. And you see every year the boarding up of the homes, and it's like a ritual people go through, and they're real proud. We, waited out a hurricane, whatever. I don't think I'd wait out a hurricane. And we're inland, but the hurricanes are so devastating. They can take like a whole, a 3-mile wide gap out of a whole state going right through. And you guys know that. It's nice unless you're from there. I got you. I get that. I loved living in Washington, D.C. I liked it. And it was so nice. It was nice. I had no complaints about that until it was just, there was too much traffic. Too much traffic. But we didn't get many storms. We had snowstorms that would keep us out of school for a week back in the day. Now, I guess kids, if they are unable to go to school, they can go to school online. But you imagine that would be the way to do it? If you have electricity, tune in, and so you don't miss anything. I can't go sleigh riding or whatever, ice skating. Yeah. It's nice unless you're from there. Hugo. That's terrible. So your parents are leaving Florida. They're here for the winter, and they're coming home back to snow. Wow. Yeah, it did. This upper Midwest, upper across the country. I saw something about snow. Were any of you affected by the cold temperatures going across Michigan? Kristen Live. Kristen Live on the donate button. Thank you, Kristen. That's very nice of you. Very nice of you. And By the way, I sent a message to you on the. I'm whistling because it's like what's the guy's name with the gap between his teeth? I don't really have that, but I sent a message to you on May December Society, and I noticed you had not been there in 5 days. So you need to. Anyone who's on MayDecemberSociety.com, please, please, please visit occasionally. There can be some good stuff there. And I can be seen most mornings that I'm actually here on time on the website. No one ever comments there because I think the membership just thinks I'm wacky. But that's okay. I am sort of I'm not a loose cannon. I'm just a cannon, not just loose. I was going to say that, but I decided no. My eyes are blurred today. My transition glasses. So I played golf yesterday afternoon, and it was windy. Oh my goodness, it was windy. 20, 30 mile an hour gusts. Very difficult to hit a golf ball. Well, you're in Ontario. Yeah, you don't want to hear about warm weather, I know. But it's coming your way. Warm weather's coming your way. Delightful afternoons and chilly evenings. A beautiful summer in Ontario. You know, Striper, it's easier to appreciate the cold when you know you can go home to the warm weather. When my mom was living in the DC area, I would drive up. It would take me about 13 hours. I don't mind. I like to drive. So I could have stopped by to see many of you on the way or coming home. But you didn't invite me, so you didn't know me. Or maybe you knew me, but I wasn't here. Trek yourself. Look at that guy under the sliding board biting on glasses. Where's some glasses? Here's some. Here's some. These are even better. Okay, I would drive 13 hours each way. I do it one day. And it would be cold. I know getting out, putting gas in my car, and I'd have shorts on. And when I get to my mom's house, I have to put jeans on. And freezing. And I'd stay there a few days, and I would dedicate the week to her. She had a litany of things for me to do. We're going to the grocery shop. We're going to this store. We're going to this doctor's appointment, all these different things. And she had a caregiver, but we gave her off the night. She didn't need maximum care. She just needed someone to cart her around. So I would do that. And for the week, my friends would say, "You're up here, didn't come see us." I say, "Man, I didn't have time." And besides, I wanted to get back to where it was nice and toasty. So I would do that, and now my mom's here, so I don't go up to the cold, although my son lives in D.C., and I should go up there, but he should come down here. So, while we're getting close to the drag fun, thanks to you, Kristen, we are. It'd be like a drag strip show. I'm not sure that's right. A drag strip show. Thank you very much. Thank you, Striper. Yes, I do. Well, you're close to me as well. So you head this way, let me know. I used to go to Miami and Hialeah, the area where you live, is close. And I would go to Miami. Depending on traffic, it could take 2 hours to go down there to South Beach for an audition. I would go to the studio, do my audition, and come right back home. Occasionally I'd have lunch, and sometimes Angela would join me. But I don't do that so much anymore. If they can't take a video of me, then forget it. Ever go to Toronto? There you go, Tim Hortons. I'll look forward to that someday. Gryffindor. Mizoram. Siamat. Oh, okay, I've got to do some research now. I lived in Alaska for 9 years. Cold? You get cold weather. Yeah, I know you understand that. Where do you live now, Trek? Mizoram looks beautiful. It is a state of India. You're in India? Is that part of India? Northeastern India. And Aizawl is its capital. The name is derived from Mizo, the name of the native inhabitants, and Ram. Interesting. Learn something new every day. Well, welcome from Mizoram. Different weather, Trek. Port Charlotte, Florida. Yeah. Let me see. When the night lights. Oh, yeah, that's nice. So, Port Charlotte. Charlotte. Wow, you blow this up a little bit. Oh yeah, okay, I see where you are. You are on the west coast. I'm trying to remember if I did something in Port Charlotte. No. I can't even remember the name of the community I did commercial for down there. But they're very nice people. Very nice. Good place to live. I checked out Mizoram. And is it Siam? Do you go by Siam? Siam Te? I need help with my pronunciation. Kristen, by the way, when we do that first attempt at drag for me, I'm telling you, first attempt. Hey, really. I think we'll do it. I was talking to Angela about that. We'll have to do that on a Saturday night or something like that. If I do it here, I would, well, maybe someday if it's appreciated, the efforts, we can try it in. I guess that person can visit here. It's a different person entirely. It's not me. Virginia, Massachusetts, Maine, no, Massachusetts, Alaska. Spent a year in Kuwait, 42, and settled down here in Florida, finally. That's cool, Trek. Good for you. Traveled about and now settled down in Florida. I always wanted to live in Florida. You know, in these things, when you want to do something, you put it in your head, that's where you go eventually. Strange how that works. Just like if you have an idea, you have a thought, you want to clear it up. Do I do this or do I do that? Make that your last thought before you go to sleep. When you wake up, it'll be clearer to you. That's how I came up with the name of my messenger company, downtown DC, around the corner from the White House that I had. I said, what is the name of it? And I woke up the next morning with the name. Guess what the name was. It's no longer in existence. No, you can't guess what it is. It was called Local Motion. Local Motion. I knew nothing about just can be local motion. Seemed right. I have people in motion and it's local. Local motion. They're going to, it grew, of course, but local motion remained the name. And local motion was sold some years ago, but that's not the point. It was a good name. And I didn't know of anyone else having the name until I received a phone call from the CEO of Local Motion Surfboards. I didn't know I wasn't a surfer. I didn't do any of that. But I got some good advertising from them. People would see Local Motion stickers on all kinds of cars. Say, hey, Joe. He's like, yeah, it wasn't my logo, but it was the same name. And he said to me, I have that name in your business. He said, just want to know what line of work are you in? And I explained to him. He says, no problem. We have no conflict. Enjoy the name. Good luck to you in your business. Very nice man. I think he was in Hawaii or California. But it came to me, and I really knew nothing about surfing or that sort of stuff. But it was a good name for being in motion, delivering packages quickly. Local Motion. There's a little bit of Joe history. Birdie. Oh, you were scarce yesterday playing golf with the winds in Kentucky. I did a commercial in Kentucky. It actually won an award. It was for Louisville. I think it was for the medical, maybe a medical thing. It was definitely medical. I remember. I don't remember the script, but I do remember that. Maryland, MD. Oh, Maryland, sorry, yes. Maryland, I lived in Maryland much of my life. I grew up in Maryland. From Maryland, I went into D.C. to go to school. Hey, Siamte, what? Is there a nickname? Good for you. You're in an age gap relationship. I hope you're a member of MayDecemberSociety.com. That is the website to belong to, among others, but MayDecemberSociety.com. Started going on 6 years ago. Wow. Actually, this coming September, there'll be a 6th-year anniversary, assuming we last that long. Hey, even if we don't, I'll have the... Okay, kidding. Gryffindor. You want to live in England? Your family thinks you're crazy because we're I don't know, going to the land of the invaders. I don't care. I grew up loving Britain. My adoptive family is Italian. Gryffindor. I see. Okay, that's cool. It's, wow. It's 8:17 p.m. in Mizoram. So it's just dark now, right? Getting dark. Scattered dark towards evening. Scattered light towards morning. You can count on that. Trek yourself in Port Charlotte. Stripers south. Steph is living in the hills of the valley. Certainly not of Florida. Not a lot of hills here. There are hills off of 95, but they are landfills, dumps that they cover with some sort of, that grows green, looks like grass. It's very fertile land. So they have to put these, in these mounds, they have to put these pipes down in the ground to let methane gas escape. So when you drive by there, you know, sometimes you'll get a whiff, sometimes you won't. I guess, let's see, I haven't seen Eve chewing on a piece of grass today. Kristen, of course, I see you. And I did send a message. I mentioned that already. I wanted to mention you because I could not get through. I wanted to thank you and also Claire and Eve for a wonderful day yesterday. It was great. Can manage my channel directly from my phone. I don't want to do that. I already have too many devices here. I have too many vices to handle that device. Bertie, Angela's sleeping. There you go. Gryffindor knows. Angela probably, I was coming out of sleep when she arrived, I think. I don't recall. She worked a lot yesterday, so. Today I'm going to go down and see my mom. She's a half hour from me, and I'll drive down there and see her. Lottie, good morning. Lottie, I'm sorry I missed you. I went right by you. Right by you, and it was my mistake. Silence this thing, it's annoying. There's a lot of talk about the new Avengers movie. I haven't seen it. I really don't go to those. I don't know why. A friend of mine said, I won't spoil it for you like someone did and got beat up, I guess. I said, you could spoil it. I really don't, you know. That's not on my to-do list, to be honest with you. My hair is crazy. Okay. May is going to be fun. Really? I don't know a girl named May. Oh, the month of May. Kathy Jablonski is here. Kathy, it's so good to see you again. Kathy. Oh, Kathy. What happened here, Joe? Come on now, Joe. But you gotta go up. You gotta go up. You gotta go up to get down. Or you gotta get up to get down. Something like that. Black Panther and Spider-Man. You know, I must be one of few. I wasn't a big fan of Black Panther. Um, Everything has CGI in it today. It's just, I guess they leave the acting to the stage these days. Game of Thrones. Not really. What was the other one? I always confuse Game of Thrones with something like that. I forgot what it was called. No, hello, Claire. Good morning, Claire. Or good evening, good afternoon. Claire is here. Good to see Claire. Mizoram. I looked it up, is in India. I think northeastern India. But I'll let Siam tell you. It's dark. It is going on, let's see, 9 o'clock p.m. there. Northeast is in the northeast state. Everybody, everybody. Claire is here. Claire is here. How was your morning, Claire? It was busy, I bet. Busy, busy, busy. What is going on over there? Friends in Delhi. Oh, that's interesting. Hannah? I've never been to India. I've not been. A very good friend of mine, whose last name is Badwal, B-A-D-W-A-L, B-A-D-W-A-L radio. And that's, I think, a very common name over there. He's anything but common. Very nice guy, great guy. He's a friend of mine in the D.C. area. Very busy as usual. Oh. Well, we are pleased that you are able to join us despite the workload, many things you're doing. Yeah, I had a very busy morning myself, and I almost, the first time almost, had to cancel. And then I thought, no, go lose yourself in this wonderful fantasy. So, I'm here, Birdie. Birdie, well, even if Angela was here, I'd share the screen. I'd share the screen. I don't mind sharing the screen. I don't mind at all. Some days I don't feel like showing my face, just like anyone else. Some mornings when I wake up on the weekend now, I think, oh, I can sleep in or I can go do something else. But I love doing this. Don't get me wrong. Just you get into, it's like work. It's I love this, but it's still something you have to do. You have to, sometimes I even prepare some things. Sometimes. Like today, look, I prepared my armless mannequins back there with 2 shirts that are available in the shop. He's not my dad in that picture that Angela drew of us when we met in the film together. When the kids are in bed, you can complete it, so you can have a break. Wow, that's really nice, Siam. Siamti. Siamti. I don't know. Can we call you Siam? Yes, that's lovely weather. Where my friend was from, was terribly hot, he said all the time. Oh, Claire, you're so sweet. I could just hug you, and I would when I see you. There's also a hilly mountain. Now there is something you don't usually see together. A hilly mountain. A flat mountain would be very, very unusual. But I know what you mean. It's hilly country there. I saw some photographs. Beautiful. Oh, come on. I want to call you as correctly to what it's supposed to be. Here, watch this. I can't say watch this. Let me go to, I'm going to see if this works. It never works for me, but I'm going to try it this time. They never have the names that I put in. Yours is an unusual name, Siam. Let me try it again. Did I spell it right? Yes, I did. Yes, go ahead. No, I'd like to know what it is. It's not, it's a name that is not known, apparently, to pronouncenames.com. And I can give credit to that website to Lillian, who's over in Baltimore. Not over, Joe, you live in Florida now, up in Baltimore. And she's our resident smarty pants. She knows everything. She's also a professor. And she's a delight. Okay. Also a good golfer. Kate is Birdie. Hi, Kate. So is Kentucky Hilly from New York? Well, I thought Kentucky was beautiful and it's hilly, but New York has mountains. You're curious what type of website is May December? It is an age gap relationship website. It's private, but you can join. It doesn't cost you anything. And it's a website of people who are like-minded and have a safe place to go to address any challenges they may have in the relationship because, for example, I'm 39 years older than Angela. And in a lot of relationships, that causes some sort of strife within a family, a neighborhood, a city. Maybe they get looks, maybe restaurants, different things like that. A safe haven, a wonderful place, and we share a lot of information. There are wonderful people there. And even if you are single, but you are not opposed to age gap relationships and you are friendly, you're welcome to join. Yeah, it was started over 5.5 years ago, right here in River City. With a capital T that rhymes with P and that stands for possibly when we did it. Okay, it is when we did it. Bone broth and its benefits. No, but please enlighten me, Hannah. Please enlighten me. Trek your, by all means, please join maydecembersociety.com. Older or younger females. Community, everyone's accepted, all racist religions, all of that kind of stuff. Main theme, couples are usually in age gap relationships, and singles are interested in learning more and might be interested or have been in age gap relationships before and like the lifestyle. The lifestyle, which to me is no different than any other lifestyle, save for the age gap. Wow, Gryffindor. Your friends are 50 years older? Wow. Well, that's nice, Kate. From Staten Island, the home of one of my favorite movies where it was to have taken place. The Corleones. Okay. 27 years older than my husband. You're 27 years older than... Wow! Kate, that's great. Please join the website. We have several relationships where the woman is older. And it's always great to meet new people with new experiences. Okay. It didn't work out well. Well, sometimes they don't always work out, Trek. You know that. That's true with me too. Can you imagine? Yeah, no kidding. Lots of times. Well, I don't want to sound, but yes, it happens to all of us. It does. So you should join. You'll find some like-minded females there. Like-minded males as well. Friends, you can make friends. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you should check it out. You should check it out. I think you'll find it interesting. And you may be able to, because of your past relationships with younger women, you may be able to comment. Certainly you can comment, but you may have had an experienced a challenge or some happiness that you'd like to impart on others who may be just experiencing an age gap relationship for the first time or for the 12th time. I was in an age gap relationship of 15 years and never considered it an age gap relationship, ever. Not for 15 years, of 15 years, age gap. 15 years would constitute probably 2 or 3 relationships. Okay. Mm-hmm. There you go. And Claire knows. Claire does know. We also have a Facebook group, which Claire can invite you to join if you like. Check that out. We are on Instagram at May December Society. And we have a YouTube channel, May December Society. Check out the YouTube channel where you will see the hijinks and some informative videos about what we do here. Oh, she was a co-worker of hers. Well, you know, families can be difficult, and that's a particularly dicey situation. It would be kind of hard to hide that from your mother. Angela is just newly turned 27, although she's been thinking about being 27 for the last 6 months. She thought she was turning 28, she felt like, because she's always considered herself 27. There's some rationale to that. AU, you need some advice. What are the steps in talking and taking someone out on a date with an age gap relationship? I was wondering, taking my guy friend, since we are friends, for an ice cream date. Do it. But we are just nervous of the comments that may be made since we are only just friends. Well, first of all, if you're out in public, only other people that know you will know you're just friends. So you should move in the direction that you want. If you want to go out for an ice cream, if you want to go ahead. And you have to communicate your thinking. Someone who's been a friend of yours for a long time, and you say, let's go for an ice cream. Maybe that's something you've done before, but maybe this time you want to broach the subject of a relationship with them. You know, find out what they're into, and they may very much be into that. We don't know. And I don't know the people involved. You're mentioning this to me, so more information. Another reason why you should join maydecembersociety.com. You can send me a private message, and I can help you with
Morning, dear.
with this.
Happy birthday, ANGEE.
Oh, well, that's terrific, Mario. Thanks so much. Mario is in the house and he donated. I will tell Angela that. I will let her know. Mario, that's very sweet of you. Christiana, of course. You can mention it here, but in private, send me a message. I will be happy to address that with you. I may not be able to get to it immediately, but when I return home later this afternoon, I'll take a look at it. And that's true for you, AU, as well. And what I will do is, I know Christiana is a member, but AU, when I finish this broadcast to the millions of people not viewing, and to you, I will welcome you to MayDecemberSociety.com so that you can, if you like, send me a private message. Oh, is it an ice cream? Oh, Hannah, behave. Is it an ice cream or is it an ice cream? You bad, bad girl, Hannah. Hannah's a bad, bad girl. Maybe it's an ice cream. Ah! An ice cream date. Hannah taking that. We're going to go. Now we're opening the door and we're going down to the basement. I see Hannah's in a mood already. She's saying, speaking of ice cream, this is too vanilla a conversation for me. Best of luck to you, AU. I wish you the best. It didn't really come out weird. I just blew it up. I had an option. You see, I took the opportunity and I went with it. Hannah, see that? Look, you're getting props from Gryffindor, my kind of lady. See? The turn of a phrase. The twist of a... Yeah. Like the daggers. The mood starts at 5 a.m. for you. Ooh. Morning person, I see. It's quite all right, Hannah. Let's open this up a little bit, Joe. No, let's go here. Wow, if I go full screen, that'd be bizarre. I can't do that. What is theater mode? Let's go back to default view. Thank you. I should not be experimenting here because, you know, everyone knows I shouldn't do it. Ooh, add some arsenic. Arsenic. I would prefer adding lace to the ice cream. AU, Angela is sleeping. She worked all night actually on some art projects. Or so she says. I did hear the door open a couple times and the garage door and then other. No, I'm kidding. And that's great, Hannah. And I'm sure Gryffindor feels the same way. Ah, Siam likes ice cream. I do like ice cream, yes, very much. All right, well, that's great, Joe. Good for you. Ah, chewing on a piece of grass. Speaking of ice cream, Ask E Vegan loves grass-flavored ice cream. Green grass. Oh, that doesn't help either. Very often she'll have an ice cream cone with a dandelion in it. Ask E Vegan sent me this card for that I could pass along to Dr. Joe MDS. And when you open it up, woo, the doctor is in. And in this particular case, he was explaining to a patient about the cervix and, how to keep it intact as best you can. When you're doing things that might make it more vulnerable. Oops. Okay, let's stop that. Coconut coffee. I can't get it. I love that. That card is so amazing. Kate, that's right. Yeah. The doctor visits from time to time here. He was here last Wednesday, and I don't know that he's going to make a visit tomorrow. He may be out of town tomorrow, in which case it would be a week, and he'll come back with all of the stories of his exploits and naughtiness. Coconut coffee. I love coffee too, and butterscotch, so yummy. You're making me hungry. Almond milk ice cream, vegan style ice cream. Oh, I drink almond milk in my cereal. I'm not much on dairy. I do like regular ice cream too, but I'm proud of you, Hannah. I'm proud of you. You know you can count on that. And the doctor is too. Kathy Jablonski loves coffee. What am I missing? What is coffee? I don't know. AU, thanks. I'll look for you at the website. You'll go in there and then I'll invite you to join. You have to sign up real quick. Do that. Do that. We'd love to have you. All of us would love to have you. I'd love to have all of you. No, not at once. Individually, we welcome people. Kathy Jablonski's in the house. Kathy Jablonski. Great names. We have great names here. Asky Vegan, Hannah Truesdale. July 1984, Hannah Truesdale and Claire McAllister ran into Ask E Vegan. They all got together and met with Kathy Jablonski. They've all been heard from since. That wouldn't make for much interesting story, would it? You build up something like that. These women all stepped on the subway platform and took the A train and were heard from again at different times of the day when they returned home. That would not be a good unsolved mystery. That would be a solved mystery immediately. But that'd be a pretty funny skit. It would be. Build it all up with the trench coat on, On that fateful morning, they all left home, not to return for 2 hours. Shopping was hectic. then. If it's sent already, I can just bounce over to my website. Check it out. Bounce. This is a bounce. Ooh, nice photo of these two, Erica. Nice. I like that photo. Jenna. Yes, I see you there, darling. Okay. Oh, I see myself. Yes, we're running a regular chat here. Nobody's watching on my channel, but, you know, whatever. All right. Okay, let's go to this important part. I think. Yes. I have to go to the admin panel. That's me. I'm the admin panel. One of them. We got lots of admin paneler people. Is that a word or a phrase? I don't know what that is. Okay. I see some people there. Welcome to my world. All right, so gotta get some people. Gotta send. Ooh, I got a lot of people here to send, so I have to send a message. I can do this. I can do some work. I think I can. I think I can. Okay. Let's start with this one. Just send to Trek. Trek, that is our standard. That is the standard, but I do read everyone's messages. This is what we do. Wow, a lot of people here today. One more, folks. And then we can get back to that passionate story I was telling you. Let's see, everybody there? Bing. Bing, bing. Okay, everybody there. Okay, now back to action. You're welcome, AU. Thank you. Jim Reeves. Jim Reeves and you. Oh, that's very sweet of you, Siam. Very nice of you to say. Thank you. AU, I'm Ali. Yes, I saw you, Ali. Now I know I can say that. If you want me to say that, then I will say that. Is it Ali or Ali? Sarah, how are you doing? How did exams go for you? Sarah is going to be in the medical profession. We're not sure where we're going to let her work in it, but she's going to be there. She only has a little bit more to go, right, Sarah? A couple of years? 2 years? Or less? Correct me, I'm sure I'm wrong. Good. Thanks, Trek. Appreciate it. Couldn't get to my cough button quick enough. When I used to read them over there, it was in front of me. Now I have to scroll up to get it, and that's really inconvenient for me. But, you know, I do it for you, so I'm looking up. That's right, I'm looking up. I'm looking up at you. Where did you go? I thought I knew you. What did I know? You all look different, and that is great. Sarah, finally finished exams. 1 year left for this degree, but would like to maybe do a master's and another degree after. That'd be good. Maybe fit a job in there somewhere, just saying. That's the dad in me coming out. Okay. She can definitely get an internship with Dr. Joe. She can get a paid position for, oh wait a minute, I said that wrong. An unpaid position, she would be, let's make her an intern. Okay, good. That's fantastic. I'm happy for you, Sarah. That would be great for you to intern here. I'm looking for someone. I need an assistant. We have, when the medical office opens, Dr. Joe does have, let me see, Kristen is there. Claire is there. Claire's ordering supplies, naughty supplies at this point. I just checked. It's amazing what she's ordered, and I may have a couple items. No, I don't know. That would be too bold for me to share what she's ordering. Siam, thank you. Hannah, you're leaving us. That's a nerve you've just come in here, got our interest all piqued, and look what you've done. You've gone and left us. Please have a wonderful day. I'll say hello to Angela. Bye, Hannah. Jennifer, when did you get here? Oh, a couple minutes ago. Good to see Jennifer here. Jennifer is okay. All right, let's see now. I must have missed it, Sarah. Sometimes it's either Angela and I both check these things, so she sometimes says, I think they want you to answer, and I like that. I should start my own Dr. Joe at Instagram, shouldn't I? Oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, thanks. We're very proud of you, and I will pass that along. I will pass your wishes along, Sarah, and we are very happy that you finished school for the time being. And now you can go back and become, well, a person getting ready to finish up next year. Paid, yes, that'd be good, wouldn't it? Hannah's gone for the day. Bye, Hannah. There's Jennifer. Jennifer must have been waiting in line. Someone saw that there was a vacancy. You always get a table. You always get a table. All of you do. We have plenty. There's really no reason to stand in line because there's not one forming yet. But if one forms, sometimes it's before I get here. And the line is very short. Wow. So it will be Dr. Claire. I do declare. I do Dr. Claire. That's terrific, Claire. Good for you. Education is important. Wow, that's very nice. Wales. You know, is it this time of year? Commencement in May. Actually, it's still April. April. Well, you never know. I'm telling you, something eventually is going to just involve great things, and we're going to just take flight. Nah, you don't have to chill in the waiting room. Just be patient. Be a patient. September 2020. Wow. September 2020. That will be the anniversary of 7 years of MayDecemberSociety.com. 7 years. 7 long years. Will we make it? Don't know, but we're trying. Oh, bullocks. Your parents don't know what they're talking about. They're doctors and a nurse, I think. They're in the medical field. They don't have to show compassion. They just have to show disinterest. Just the facts, ma'am. That's it. That's what's wrong. I think you should do this. I think you should do that. And that's it. I'll see you in 20 years. 20 minutes. I'll be back. But you are compassionate. Yes, well. Yeah, I know. Her parents. Whoa. They sound a bit crotchety, or a bit maybe staid, much, kind of like stuffed shirts or something, just not getting it. You would think by now they have 2 lovely grandchildren. Their daughter is happy, except with them. And her husband is quite lovely. Fine gentleman. Good father. Great husband. And yet they just don't see the forest because they're stuck in the damn trees. You know who really benefits, if I may digress for a moment, Claire, from that situation? Your children. They benefit so much. I'm not talking about not seeing their grandparents. They do. But I'm saying they benefit from the way your parents just were horrible to you. You couldn't even fathom being that way to your own children. They grow up in a loving, nurturing household, and they're able to think outside the box. That's what you teach them, to be independent. Have minds of their own, and they will always love you both, their parents. I like that. Lisa, you were buried in work. Wow, sorry to hear that, but we're so happy to see you. So happy to see you. So, gosh, I look tired this morning, don't I? This afternoon. Ah, well, every now and then. But I just look at the wonderful cards and they cheer me up. Cheering Joe up. I appreciate everything. I want to send some love to Saren. You all remember her wonderfully talented husband, Danny Infantino. Visit that, DannyInfantino.com, the website. And if you're a music lover, you'll love it. You will love the opportunity's there for you. Claire. Claire, you were quicker, or Sarah was quicker, one of you guys. Well, that's good. Here's a suck it up story for you. A good friend of mine, we played football, and he was a big guy, and he goes, his dad, something wrong, I should have my ankle checked out. His dad says, suck it up and rubs dirt on it. You'll be fine. His ankle was broken in 2 spots. Nice. Way to go, Dad. Mean Joe Green. Mean Joe Green. Buried in work. You miss your doctor's appointment, I know, but luckily he told me that the waiting room was full. It was Claire. Kristen had to tell some of the patients waiting to keep their clothes on. They were just getting so ahead of themselves, because it was somewhat off-putting. I don't know why, but to some people. Which shirt today? It's boop. Look at the shirts behind me, the shirt behind me. And I'm going to freshen up my tea. I will be right back. The throne has a shirt too. Yes, you're right. Well, Eve, it takes us a while to get our shirts, apparently, because the ones that are in the UK arrive quickly, because I believe the company must be in the UK. That does not stand for University of Kentucky. I know many of you think so, but the UK stands for United Kingdom, and it encompasses many lovely places. Many lovely, many not so lovely. No, they're all, of course. Yes, let's talk about that. You were right, Kristen. Why don't you why don't you mention to them exactly what the process is, the process. I know Gryffindor, you're right. He's Not My Dad that's a great shirt. That is a great shirt. I have ordered I'm Not Her Dad. I want to see what that one looks like in the, I think that's cool. What kind of tea is this? This is Tiami Focus Blend. It's pretty good. Ha ha ha, Striper, University of Kentucky. If you're in Kansas, you might think it's University of Kansas. If you're in Colorado, you might misspell Colorado with a K. Who would do that? I don't know. It's just, just came, jumped in. Who's talking about the VA? I'm very well versed in the VA here. Extremely well. At Jennifer. The doctor's door is always open for you, Jen. You know that. 6 months to see a doc, real? Which VA do you go to, Trek? Are you closer to Trek? Sadly, the most VA everywhere is poorly run. You're right. I use the VA here, and it is there are times when it takes a little while, but I can usually see someone right away. And I use the choice program, so I have my own physicians I go to. It works out quite well because I am more than 50 miles away from the main hospital, so I don't have to go to Palm Beach, Port Charlotte. Yeah, mine's pretty good. I go to the VA up the road. It's not in my county; it's another county, but it's close because I'm up towards the border of another county. Oh yeah, you want to have that. No, you're fortunate, but don't you have to wait, Claire, if you need a procedure, if you're using the system, the health system? Um, Friends of mine who live in England and also have residence in the U.S. His wife, they come back to visit her sister. No, they don't have residence here. They have 2 residences over there, and they visit his sister and have their self-insured, so they once a year they get all their medical things taken care of. Here, yeah, I know it can be frustrating. Well, any procedure, more of a routine, Dr. Joe can handle for you. Uh, you know, but he doesn't really, he sees females because his expert is gynecology and those type of issues that could develop. You might think that the patients, it's all about internal and things like that, gynecology, but it isn't. I mean, my patients can have, not my patients, Dr. Joe's patients can have a splinter in their finger, and they come in, and we can take care of that. But there's a prerequisite. There is one thing that they have to do, and they all know that. Kristen will tell you what that is. Yeah. No kidding. But if it's moved, if they can't see you in 30 days, you can use your choice. It's supposed to be the way it works, I believe. Claire, please tell Kate how to sign up for the group. You're signing up for the group, that is the Facebook group, Kate? Yeah. Well, if one of Dr. Joe's associates is a psychiatrist, and he may show up one of these days too if he can ever find his turtleneck. Because he always wears one with a jacket, and this guy, he's a very cool guy. You know, for my glasses, I haven't utilized the VA. I probably should. Because glasses are expensive. Don't you think we are social media? Siam? Okay. Thanks for coming in. We're so glad you're here. And join MayDecemberSociety.com if you haven't already. We'll show you. Don't worry. He'll be around. You can definitely speak to him. He's very, introspective. I saw him one afternoon, and I said, I was very upset at a comment someone made. And I told him the comment, and it was just, it's worth every cent. He said to me, and how do you feel about that comment? And I told him, and he said, how do you feel about what you told me the comment was? And then we got in an argument. I left the office. I'll tell her you said that, Jen. I'll tell her Jennifer's getting tired of me and wants to have you do your own show, Angela. Once she gets started, she just goes on and on, so that'd be good. I think the idea of doing, might just, she's an actor, she could do it, but I don't know if she wants to do the improv to start it up. Well, Psychiatrist Joe is free, but you have to get a referral from Dr. Joe. So it's kind of free, but you need an exam. Before I can recommend you to the good doctor. His name is actually Dr. Joseph. He needs to know that you're in good health and all of those things have been taken care of, because he works on the mind and wants to know everything else is in working order and in working order. Yes, glasses are expensive. How do you feel about that, Lisa? How do you feel about that? Does it feel good? Well, good then. What are you writing down, doctor? Nothing. I'm just drawing pictures.
Wow. Kristen. Kristen has set up shop, and those party favors have been ordered and selected by Claire. So, oh, stop it! I'm I'm teasing, but I just wanted to make sure, Claire. I mean, Jennifer. I mean, looking for a choker. Hmm. It gives me an idea. I must bring some show and tell, no show and no tell items next time. Intoxicating. Looking for a joker, intoxicating. You're having a difficult time catching your breath, Lisa. Anemic, and what do they recommend for that, love? Anemia. More visits with Dr. Joe? Possibly. But you work there, so you can have visits after hours. Is that a potassium thing? I don't know. That's a blood thing, right? I don't know. Transformation. We should ask Sarah or Lillian when she shows up, or maybe Jennifer would know. Transformation in process. Iron tablets, Claire. There you go. It's blood thing, right? Iron. Yes, need more iron, right? It's blood, and that's something that women especially need to have a lot of iron, right? And I don't know why it's women, because men need iron too. Angela, poor thing, never used an iron in her life. She barely knows how to use a steamer, but oh, it's a different iron. God, yes. Gryffindor, that's wonderful news. Dr. Joe does those too. He needs a nurse in the room for that one sometimes. Lots of leafy greens. You got tipsy. Menstruations. I know about them. Plus, funny. Well, Kate. Birdie Kate. 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 Birdie Kate. Oh, I should take care of this. I got to put on my list. I have to use lists now so that I remember things. But the problem is I get in the car and I left the list and I'm too lazy to go back and get it. Has that ever happened to you? Get your fruits and vegetables. What are you selling now? Ask vegan. Standing there at the fruit and vegetable stand on the side of the road selling vegetables and fruit. On point? My hair? You've got to be joking. My hair's not on point. It's like, so, not on point, but thank you. Grows fast, doesn't it, you think? It grows very fast. Wheaties. Wheaties. Matt and Eric, good to see you. How are you guys doing today? You're doing well, I hope. I trust. I believe. Standing, head lowered. Lisa, stay on your knees there and do not move. Jump started it. The doctor would have remedies for all of that. You ought to go see him. That's good. Matt and Eric are well, and we're so happy you stopped by today. Very good, Lisa. Very good, and do not move. I'm going to go out for the afternoon. I expect you to be still kneeling when I come back. I love birds too, especially the ones you find in pubs and the birdies you get on golf courses. Striper, thanks for stopping by. You know we mean that. See you later. Thanks again for the gifts. And Angela wanted me to make sure you know how much she appreciated those furry little things. They are adorable. All right. Yes, yes, yes. See you later. See, I'm reading this sideways and look at myself read it. I've got to do it this way. I got to put you right here, right above like up here. That's better, isn't it? I think. I want to get my eyes looking straight. Via, shoot you a message, Lisa. You're on the website. Of course you are. You must be. Shoot me a massage. Oh. Yes, please, knee pads for the patients. Well, we don't want to make it too cushy for them, you know, so don't make them too thick. Jennifer, that's hilarious. Porn via Braille. Braille porn. What will we think of next? What will we think of next? Thank Claire. There you go. That's right, Claire. You know. Where's the pain in a pad? None. You see? None. Here's this. This is what we're talking about. The logo. Oh, behave. All right then, let's see. Such a taskmaster, Claire. Very good. She is, she'll tell you. Right, no pads at all. We want to see. The glass, they're lucky there's no broken glass on the floor. Okay. Little Lolita glasses come equipped, they're sold with amateur clamps. We give them away at in the waiting room. Claire knows. Lisa knows. You know. Bum, bum, bum. Here's how I do this, Joe. I'm going to take a conversation of these peeps. Yeah, fine. That's easier than writing things down. Oh, so I wasn't supposed to expose you like that. Oh, that's going nowhere. Don't worry. Damn things are steamy in here. I'm telling you what. I know. My fan's on and I can hardly feel the breeze just wafting through the air. Ooh. Wafting through the air? No, wafting. Circulating. Speaking of circulating, I wonder how many patients we have in the waiting room. They're probably lined up already. But the office is closed right now. Angelique Hund. Nice to see you. Lovely to see you. Well, I must have started really late. Was it about 10:30? I'll be down. I'll be getting down to the bottom of the hour. Huh. Hey, you know, that is interesting you mentioned that. There you go, Elise. Catching on to that one. There's Claire. It's all true. You know what the doctor likes. And you know, well, he's a friend of mine, so to some extent we're birds of a feather, you know. What are these used for? And this one is a little one. Tell me now. It's not time to go back through my drawers. Is it? No. I did have some interesting stuff I pulled out the other day. The hell is this? Oh, fancy. Brooks Brothers. It's a Brooks Brothers eyeglass case. I should put these things in there. They're not Brooks Brothers, but they require a case. I think all the clamps and little things should be in one of these eye cases, don't you? Don't you think this would be good for like toys? Well, let me go this way. This one, you can put some in there and it's felt, so you know. T for golf. They're used for balls. Thank you. I was looking for balls. They're used to put your balls on. the golf balls. Claire, you get to have another extra day off, or no, you get to work late in the office next week. Just for that. Torsion, you used to stab your siblings. Tea. Isn't it? They all. Sometimes when you are, maybe this has happened to you, I don't know, when you're wearing a blindfold, something like that, and you are, let's say, fastened down, and someone might be, heating up some candles or lighting some candles, and sometimes when you least expect it, you might feel this, boom. Sometimes you might. I'm just saying. I read a story once. It was a dark story. A dark story that was in the lightning. Dark yet enlightening. Yes. There might be somewhat of a blindfold, not right here. But you can take these glasses. See, what you want to do is take glasses like these, because it's also enticing and encouraging. And Claire, you would know this. You can put felt on the inside of these glasses, tape it in there, so it's nice and neat. So you can't see out of these. Imagine you can't see out of these. And imagine you might be in some vulnerable way. And yet, these, more than a regular similar apparatus, these are more to the point. Do you know what I mean? Now, I don't want to give too many people ideas, but it's quite fun. There are things like this. You can find so many things in an office supply store. You guys are crazier than me. I'm watching myself on delay here, explain that with the glasses. Crazy guy. Ah, Gryffindor, there you go. So there you, that's just a thing. That's a big T. Well, you see, this one's a bit mashed up, it is. A piece of it broke off. It can't quite hold the ball properly. Kristen, thanks so much for being here. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Thanks for adding to the hijinks that is this program. We'll see you later. Oh, and that dye job you did on your hair, loved it. It was very dark and very nice. I highly recommend that product. A wonderful day to everyone. All right, that's it then. So, the doctor, I don't know if he'd be in tomorrow, or we're going to wait with bated breath. B-A-T-E-D. Until Wednesday a week, because we're waiting for some medical equipment to come in. Lisa, I hope you have the ability to type to Kristen right in front of you and did not get up from your position on your knees. Hope so. The ball song. What is the ball song? Jennifer. Whoa. Jennifer, geez, thank you so much.
The drag show law.
Ooh. Wow. Jennifer, coming large to the show here. Thank you very much. That's great. How about that? Jennifer, boom. Perhaps the psychiatrist Joseph may appear. Perhaps he will. I'm not going to build it up. He may just appear, may just come in, you know. We'll see. I know you need him, darling, and while I will try and ring him up and see if he can show up. I tell him he needs to make a house call. I'll say, not to you again. Who is it this time? Because it's never me. I'm quite good with that. But the psychiatrist is good, better than the psychologist, because the psychiatrist can give us, dole out the meds, as I like to say. I'm going to have a run through in the drag thing first. Excuse me, not online, but don't want to give it away. Jennifer, I am going to let her know how much you want her to come online, and maybe you guys can do something there. You can work something out. But I would like to have the drag part of the show on the weekend. I think that'd be best. Also, the next fundraiser should be for mannequins. Because I want to have mannequins. We need mannequins. Come on. Just imagine the fun. We can dress them up in nurses' outfits and take them off. And we can see what she's wearing underneath, and we can examine her. And, you know, we can put the guy mannequin up too. Kate doesn't like mannequins? I've been an actor for many years, and I've had, you know, makeup and all kinds of things put on me. Yes. But I've had eyeliner, certain shows, and sometimes I get my eyebrows done when I'm working. I mean, get them done, not meaning a specialist, just means makeup girls who do that. No drag. Oh, we have to do a little one. Eyeliner on a man is sexy. Well, you're must be a goth fan. Apparently, Lisa is having too much fun. I bet not so cute, Gryffindor. I'm almost certain of it. I've put on wigs before, and I'm not someone I would go out with. Well, actually, I would, but for other reasons. And, you know, I'm just scrolling back to Jennifer's lovely and generous contribution. Well, all right, Jennifer. We'll work that out. On the weekend, you will see her. We'll do something. I hope we do something on the weekend. I think she's here until next Monday, so we'll do something. Right now, we are in the middle of doing, sending things out, returning things, and Angela has, I'm not giving away anything, so we'll just see. We'll just see. I miss seeing her too, so there you go. Yeah. Adam Ant. All right, well, I don't know. Sam, you made it home from work in time. We're talking, excuse me, I'm glad you did, because we are talking about the drag show. It's not really so much a drag show, like a lot of different characters being paraded. I think it's just one character. But you'll be able to ask her, him to do whatever, or things. Ask them things. And I was mentioning also that we have to do a dress rehearsal. Oh, yeah. You have another one? I showed her that dress. She thought it was very nice. Thought it was sexy. Sexy. Oh, behave. It's sexy. Whose name is Dee? Oh, Decent Danny. You can't, I can't have a dress rehearsal. It will kill it. I can't. I would like to, but I can't. Because I have to develop which way we're going to go with this thing. Well, I'd like to see it, Sarah. Would you show me? Please. I'll sit around with a nice glass of Chianti. Yes, that would be great, Eve. Eve is the person who could put that together. So, put on whatever you'd like to see yourself in a calendar, ladies, and send it to Eve. She will compile the beautiful calendar. like that idea. I do. Again, I hit that so I cough. Listen, we could put the calendars. We have everybody. You could submit the photos to me. I could look at them. And along with Eve, we could put this thing together and we could put it on the shop so that everybody could get it. Just something new, you know. We'd put it in the shop and, you know, we could give them away or we'll see what they cost to produce. Yes, no, but we would, the smoking, the month of December in the calendar should be 12 months. That's how smoking hot, older gents, silver foxes, you know. Yeah, okay, that's what you want. You want it men and women. We could, I think we could do this, Eve. This is doable. Oh no, it's not 12 photos of Joe. No way. No, not possible. And where's the issue? Where is the issue? What is wrong? Oh, just the 1 month? Like a Christmas calendar with 12 different people in it? Oh no, here we go. Yes, I'd have a photo. It'd be New Year's Eve in a tuxedo, Jennifer. How about that? I have to get to the gym. I have plenty of time. Do you believe that? Oh, so, okay. Hmm. You know, our tolerance is really not very much on that side of things, you know. I've got a poor girl here on her knees already pledging her allegiance. Like a man in uniform. I actually wore a uniform, but it was a long time ago. It was a long, long time ago. July 4th, no, nothing planned. I don't, that's a whole month away, at least, more than a month. That's really a long time. I'm usually like a couple days ahead. I don't make long-term plans. Um, Tuxedo Joe after hours. Maybe I can do that. Gryffindor, thank you so much for being here. It was great chatting. Good to see you. So lovely that you're here. We have a full, an array of folks here today. All friends. Brennan. No, I really don't. No plans. Not yet. Whoa. Claire. These women here they know what they want. That's what Sam likes too. It's amazing how quickly this group of people seem to get involved with things that are of a passionate nature. Well, Brennan, thanks. July 4th or, May 31st or whatever it is. Nothing special. Perhaps to me, those holidays now don't seem to have all of the allure that they used to when I lived in the north. You couldn't wait to get out of the winter and celebrate the summer coming. It's kind of always summer here, so it's really another weekend. But I mean, people celebrate these things and they have events. But remember, we go through their fairs and carnivals and holiday year round here all the time. So that's why I guess I'm not as enthused about a particular. Maybe if someone's visiting me, I would be like family or something like that, or any of you. Now, what's going on here with Sam? Oh yeah. That dress looks lovely on you. Now let's see how it holds up around your ankles. Okay. So many ways we can go in this conversation. But I'm just going to go because it's 12:30. God, my throat today. Hold on. Doing vocal exercises just to maintain. This time of year is a killer on me too. You would think in Florida there aren't allergies. There are tons of allergens floating around. People cut the grass all the time. It's year round. Sam, it's 5:30. It's time for you to have your evening cocktail before you have some dinner. My plans today are to go visit my mom. I'm going down to the nursing home. Go down there, spread some cheer. My mother called me the other day to ask me if I could get word to Tom and if he was going to be in the neighborhood or was thinking about coming down here to take her home. Tom, if you remember, one day I walked into my mom's nursing home and she was in a wheelchair blocking some other people, and I said, "Here, let me help you," and I was escorting. "Would you like to go outside?" She said, "That'd be nice." I said, "How are you today?" She said, "Well, I'm better now." I said, "Well, what's wrong?" "That son of mine." I said, "Really? You mean Joe?" She goes, "Yes, you know him." "Yes." It's hilarious, but it's crazy. So anyway, that was months ago, and she remembers Tom. I said, she asked, "What's your name?" And I just pulled out Tom. It was my father's first name. Craziness. But I will I will have a good day, and you have a wonderful day too, Sarah, and everyone. Think of me often. And oh, by the way, Lisa, you can get up off your knees and prepare yourself for my arrival. I want to make sure she knows that. The art of seduction. Seduced. That's when two people are on you or something. Oh no, that's something else, sorry. You're right. Brennan's absolutely right. Well, this was fun, and I'm off to bed, Jennifer says, and we're so happy that you're going off to bed. Have good thoughts. Think of me. Have a great, restful, peaceful sleep, Jen, and we'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. And Claire, I'll see you later. Everyone, I'll see you. Eve, let me see. Let me run down here a little bit. Sarah, we have Sam Page, Professor Sam Page. Sam Page works into unsolved mystery. Sam Page wandered in. Gryffindor has left. Sarah, so long. Jen, of course. Brennan, thank you. Kate, getting weird on me there. Let's see. Who else? Of course, I'm running to Eve. We have many of our regulars here. Yeah, and we had Angelique Hund came up, arrived. Bye-bye, Angelique. Claire, so long, everyone. Tired Pyramid. I like that. Tired Pyramid. Okay, so Sarah, everyone, talk to you later. I will see you tomorrow. I will be here, hopefully, in better voice. Bye. Sam, now behave yourself. I'm